Hey everybody, I got some quick important update on the shutdown RIFs in plain English from the shutdown RIF case this week and otherwise. So most of the 4,000 layoff notices that went out earlier in the shutdown are on ice because of a federal court order, but not all of them. The agencies told the court that just over 10% of those RIFs aren't covered and can move forward, meaning some employees are still slated for separation on December 9th. People should be prepared to head to the MSPB on these, I would predict, overall, if you're asking my thoughts. So where is the movement happening? Well, Commerce says around 170 of its RIFs aren't covered by the injunction at components like ITA, BIS, NTIA, NIST, and FirstNet. HHS says roughly 150 of its RIFs also fall outside the injunction. DOJ said 2 RIFs were part of a pre-shutdown reorg. At DHS, CISA is still proceeding with 54 layoffs in a stakeholder engagement division. The agency said those were planned before the injunction and didn't involve union representative competitive areas, so they believe they're allowed to continue. So some are continuing, some are not. People are kind of being whipsawed. So big picture, a judge in San Francisco issued a preliminary injunction last month that blocked shutdown-driven RIFs in competitive areas that include members of certain unions. That's why most notices are paused, but not every situation is covered. So what should you, if you see a RIF notice that's on hold, keep your documentation organized, watch for updates from your agency and your union, and don't assume a hold means cancel. Timelines can restart quickly. So some people want to be prepared even for counsel, and some people are going to wait. That's both fine. If you're in one of those uncovered groups, December 9 effective date, you need to move now. RIFs come with tight deadlines and technical rules. So I'll be reaching out to an attorney if you're interested in speaking with them. You need to check out competitive areas levels, tenure group, veterans preference, retention standing, bump retreat rights, reemployment priority, etc. Missing a step can cost you appeal rights or placement opportunities. If you're unsure which bucket you're in, that's normal. Notices have jargon. Get clarity before you make big decisions like resigning or declining placement. How we can help, we generally have 2 paths right now, depending on your situation. We're retaining clients if they have a case we think we can help them with, and some are going straight forward to this. Other people want to be more prepared, have more of a strategy session. Some are going to wait. That's fine. Some are ready to go. If so, feel free to contact us. So here are 2 options, really. One is a free consult to see if we can represent you fully. This is just a quick call to determine if our firm can take your case, and if so, what that would look like, and extend a contract. Choose this option if you're confident you are seeking representation. And the second option, which is a strategy session, which is $350. You meet with me, give me the RIF notice, retention, answer a bunch of questions. We talk about your career, strategy, whether representation makes sense. I try to answer any of your questions to the best of my ability. If you want to, I still think we got slots available. You can get started online by browsing to fedlegalhelp.com/strategy. Going to be straight with you. I hope you never need to call me, but if you're staring at a RIF, you don't have to figure it out alone. Some of you can safely wait for more clarity. Some of you should get started today. If you want our eyes on your notice, feel free to reach out, either one, because you're confident you want representation now, then maybe save the $350. Or if you want an hour kind of experience, more of a strategy session, feel free to reach out at fedlegalhelp.com/strategy. Thank you everybody for your support. Take care and have a great day.